Welcome to cybersecurityhq.io news. Here are the news for February 5, 2023. Israeli-founded cybersecurity company Cyren is on the verge of shutting down after announcing a plan to lay off its entire workforce of 121 employees, including 50 employees in Israel. The company, which provides inbox security and threat detection solutions, announced on Wednesday that, in response to current market conditions and associated challenges with raising additional capital, it has approved a plan to reduce its workforce by approximately 121 employees, representing substantially all of the company's workforce. Cyren added in its statement that in the absence of additional sources of liquidity, management anticipates that the company's existing cash and projected cash flows from operations will not be sufficient to meet the company's working capital needs in the near term. The company continues to assess all of its strategic options, including potential asset monetization or liquidation. In the event that the company determines that its liquidity will not allow it to meet its obligations as they become due or that additional sources of liquidity will not be available, the company may need to pursue options available under applicable insolvency laws, including winding up its operations. Cyren, which changed its name from ComTouch in 2014 and is headquartered in McLean, Virginia, has lost almost its entire market cap over the past year, having a valuation of around $3.7 million prior to the latest news. Brett Jackson has served as Cyren's CEO since 2019. The company's revenue reached just $5.8 million in the third quarter of 2022. The company had sold off its secure email gateway business in August 2022. Major Florida hospital hit by possible ransomware attack. A major hospital system in northern Florida said Friday it is diverting some emergency room patients and canceling surgeries after a security problem with information technology. Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare said the issue began affecting its systems late Thursday night and has forced the hospital to shut down its IT network. It had the hallmarks of a ransomware attack, but the hospital has not yet characterized it as such, instead calling it an IT security issue. Victims often at least initially decline to confirm ransomware attacks. The hospital said in a statement that it was diverting some emergency room patients and rescheduling non-emergency patient appointments through Monday. It said it is not moving patients currently in the hospital to other facilities. Patients will be contacted directly if their appointments are affected, spokeswoman Tori Lynn Schneider said in a statement. It was unclear when systems would fully return online. The hospital said it has been working with law enforcement. The hospital, headquartered in Tallahassee, provides healthcare across 21 counties in northern Florida and southern Georgia, according to its website. Cybersecurity firm Emsisoft said there were 25 ransomware attacks involving hospitals or hospital systems last year. Cisco Systems has released patches to fix high-severity vulnerabilities in a number of its industrial products. This comes after researchers at Trellix discovered the holes, allowing an attacker to bypass certain protections. To exploit the vulnerabilities, an attacker would have to first authenticate to affected devices and get admin privileges on the system. Still, these devices have to be patched. They include industrial routers, industrial compute gateways, wireless industrial routers, and devices running Cisco's iOS XE operating system configured with IOX. Finally, a former employee of Ubiquiti pleaded guilty in a New York court to criminal charges relating to stealing gigabytes of data in 2021 and then tried to extort the company for nearly $2 million for the return of the files. When he didn't get anything, he then planted misleading news stories about the company's handling of the data breach he created. That caused the value of company's shares to drop. A statement by the U.S. Justice Department named the accused, but not the company. However, the man was identified 2 years ago when he was arrested. He will be sentenced in May. For more news, visit cybersecurityhq.io.